So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Speed left, speed left. 118. What's up?
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Under.
At the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
118. What's up?
Mixon will try the right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 10-yard line.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Allen. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way up to the 46. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
And the Bills' first down.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, 43 yards. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Oh, boy. 18. What's that?
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 103 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. A handoff running left, Mixon. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 38 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Naomi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Allen to throw it. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 35 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Bills 14, Texans 7. Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Oh, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Mixon with a first down carry. Taron Johnson made the stop. 2nd and 5.
Johnson brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Running left, it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Joey Bosa.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And less than a yard.
They run for it with Mixon. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
South. Here we go. On 18. Buggy. Look to hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
All right. White top on 18. What's that? Eleven. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Oh, ready. 118. Oh, boy.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Texans first down.
Under.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33.
Quick throw to Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A handoff to Mixon. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Speed left.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Another one caught by Collins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This one left side caught by Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Bills 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Here's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing now is Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
18. That's right. Buggy. 11.
Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
To throw, it's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13. Here's Cook again. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
And Davis gets in. Touchdown, Buffalo. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 17. And Raiders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
19 Texans.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Hey, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno. Hey, uno.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Hey, south. 11. Close. Alert the hot. 19 Texans.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Finding Schultz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
At the 37-yard line.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Buggy. Hey, uno.
He's back to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
15 more yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Why Tony?
Stroud to throw it. Past the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Allen. Well, that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing, Allen. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
And now they'll shift things around.
11.
Now Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. 19 Texas. 18. What's that? Buggy.
Stroud looks to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.